Hello, Facebook Live. Hi. All right, so first things first, to join. I am just commenting here the link to my group. So to join my private group, I'm posting the link right here. So who is joining me live today? Who is joining me live? Hello, somebody has popped up. Say hello. Let me know where you are watching from. Say hi. Let me know where you are watching from. I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds to see if anybody else will be joining me today. It is day 2 of the Business Startup Challenge. Yes, I can't believe it. Day 2, one more day to go. So make sure you join me again tomorrow for day 3. I am going to see if it's possible for me to share this. Oh, okay, it's a long process. I wanted to share it to my group, but it seems to be like a long process, so we shan't be doing that. Hi Masood, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Hi. How is your week going, guys? How is your week going? So, as you hop on, if you are in my private group, I am Womanpreneur, then hashtag I am Womanpreneur. Let me appreciate you, show you some love. And if you are not, if you're female interruption, are not in my private group, then hop on it. The link is there. Make sure you join to be inspired. Right, so the network is acting up today. So let's pray that we'll get through this successfully. Hi, Olade. Thank you so much. Interruption. I need to do a broadcast, right? Text everyone on my contacts that I'm on Facebook Live at 9 o'clock yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So do not ring my phone. Oh dear. So we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Let me know if you were here for day 1. If you're joining first time today, just say first time. Let me know. So this is day 2. If you did not see day 1, then I suggest that you go back and watch that as well when we finish here, because it will really help you to get the full idea of what we're talking about. So we are talking about how to set up your business, how to get a great business idea. So I'll first of all introduce myself. My name is Gladness Ojo. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm a business planning strategist. I'm a management consultant. I am a motivational speaker and I'm an author. I'm also the founder of an amazing group for female entrepreneurs called IAMWOMANPRENEUR. Hi, John Peter. Thank you so much for joining. As you hop on, let me know where you are joining from. I like to know who I am talking to. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You know, wherever you are in the world. This is why I love Facebook, because you can talk to people from all over. So let me know where you are watching from. Hi, Deanne. Thank you so much for joining. So, first of all, get your pen ready, get your notepad ready. If you are an entrepreneur or you're thinking about going into entrepreneurship, you have a business idea and you're really struggling how to implement it, then you are at the right place. You're watching the right video. Make sure you watch part 1 yesterday, part 2 today, and part 3 tomorrow. Hi Rashida, thank you so much for joining. Again, please share this video. Share, spread the love, spread the value, spread the wisdom. Let other entrepreneurs get hold of this content. Okay? So again, thank you so much for watching and let me know where you're watching from. As I go on, please do ask questions. I will attempt to answer them. If the comments come on afterwards, because Facebook can act up, I will still answer those comments. So I hope you got your pen and paper ready. Hi Moses, thank you so much for joining. So yesterday we talked about how to get the business idea. Today we're going to talk about once you have the business idea, and let me just preview a little bit. We talked about a business idea comes from a problem. A business idea comes from your experience. A business idea comes from your passion. A business idea comes from, something that frustrates you in life. Anything that makes you say, I want to change this. That is your perfect business idea. There are so many examples I gave. One I didn't give yesterday, for example, is the microwave. And most business ideas, the best business ideas, come from really being investigative. So like a child, like a toddler. Toddlers investigate everything. Even kids, they want to know, how does this work? What happens when you press this? So as an entrepreneur, to become an entrepreneur, to get a great business idea, you really have to be thinking about how things work, how could you solve a problem. So the inventor of the microwave was simply just doing that. So that was yesterday, and we talked about solutions. So once you have this problem, what solution could you give? What solution could you give? Hi Abu John, thank you guys for joining live. This is amazing. Comment, let me know where you're watching from. Hi Debbie, thank you so much for joining. So yesterday we talked about, now you've got this problem, then what is the solution? So how do you get your business idea? By identifying the problem and thinking about creating a solution. Yeah, so that was yesterday's recap. Today we will be talking about, now you have this business idea, you've done the thinking about it, you've done the problem, and you feel that you have the solution. Hi Vanessa, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. So what do you do? What do you do once you have this business idea? Well, the best thing to do is to test it. You have to test your business idea. You have to make sure that this business idea is correct. So if you see me looking to the side, guys, I'm just reading from my notes. Okay? I'm just reading from my notes. So you have to test this business idea. So how do you do that? Why do you do that? Well, you want to make sure that this business idea is viable. You want to make sure that this business idea will sell. You want to make sure that you will make some profit. Yeah, not just make money, because people go into business, I want to make money. Yes, but are you making profit? Yeah, cash flow is king, but are you making profit? My notebook gets bigger and bigger. Do you know what, Vanessa? I was using the little one and I realized I have to keep flipping a lot. So this one, all I have is 2 pages, I promise you. There is an entrepreneur, very inquisitive, and you notice things. I love that. Hi Leanne, thank you so much for joining. So, let's crack on. How do you test this business idea? How do you test it? How? Yeah? So, why do you test it? Let's start with that. Why do you test it? I mean, even scientists test, yeah? They test, you've heard of guinea pig. You have to test, make sure it's, this thing you're producing is working. Even a car, with a car, you take it for MOT, you do test on it. You don't just put it on the road straight away after creation. You test it. So you have to test this business idea before you launch it. Yeah? So how do we test it? How do we test the business idea? The first thing we could easily do is actually talk to people. Your business idea is not a secret. Your business idea is not a secret. If you keep your business idea a secret, then what is the point? What is the point of keeping your business idea secret? You have to talk to people. And obviously the easiest people to talk to is people around you, your family, you know, just let them know, this is what I plan to do. What do you think? However, your friends and family may be biased. Some will tell you the truth, but some will be biased. So we cannot just rely on our friends and family. The best people to talk to is actually strangers. Yeah, the best people to talk to is strangers. Obviously, as a business planning strategist, I love this stuff. I love researching. I love doing marketing. And, you know, I'm not going to go deep into marketing until you do the course. So this is actually, forgot to mention, this is actually just a taster of what's going to be happening in my Womanpreneur startup course. So it is for womanpreneurs, but it's for everybody. Guys, gents, if you feel you're up for the challenge, then, you know, feel free to join. So talking to strangers may seem daunting. Like, oh, am I just going to talk to people on the streets, you know? Well, you don't have to do that. What you could do is network. What you could do is network. Yeah, so write this down. The easiest, the best way to do it, to test your business idea by talking to people, is to network. Now, I did this for like a year or two. I still do it. I still do it. I love networking because when you network, you learn, you find out, you meet, you connect with other entrepreneurs. Hi, Colette Morris. Hi, thank you for joining. When you network and you want to become an entrepreneur, it really encourages you, it inspires you. So what you ought to do is take your business idea and network. Take it and network. Go to where the people in your industries are. You know, if you want to start a fashion or become a fashionista, then go to fashion shows. Yeah, go to fashion exhibitions. Go to where you will meet people in your industry. Yeah, go to where you will meet people in your industry because they are the best people to learn from. They are the best people to tell your business idea. That is the best place to even find your customers. Your family and friends are not the people that you ought to be chasing to buy your products, because you will be chasing for a long time. And even if they buy it, it's just goodwill. It's not really anything that can tell you if your product is viable. Hi, Benjamin. Thank you for joining. Guys, let me know where you are watching from. I can see you hopping on. Let me know where you are watching from. I would love to know. Love, love, love to know. So, network. And when you network, guys, when you network, you have to do less this. You have to be a listener. If you're testing your business idea, you have to listen. Because the mistake some entrepreneurs make is you're so passionate about your business. You go out networking, you know, you've made your business cards, but all you're doing is yapping. My product is the best. At the end of the day, you get back home, still the same thing. No customers, no sales, no information, nothing. You know, you may have some business cards, but again, if you do get those business cards, make contact straight away. Yeah, do not wait a week or two because they will never remember you. Back on track. So when you network and you've got this business idea, try and listen more. Try and find out, you know, the person you're speaking to, if they're interested. What do they like about this, you know, your product or service that you're offering? What is it that they actually like? Hi, Margaret. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, find out, you know, what they like about it. You know, do not just go there and sell. It is not the time to sell. Yes, you may potentially get, you know, customers or clients, but what you ought to be doing is listening and finding out more information about your products, finding out what would they like the most or what would they change. And, you know, be free, be confident. Look for those that are already doing what you're doing. If it's a service, then, you know, go to networking events and find out how they package their products or services. Okay, I'm going deep now. We will go into that in the course. I'm trying to get as much to you as possible in little time. So the first thing we do is we talk, we go out and network. Yeah? The other way of networking is simple. The easiest way. Social media. Social media is the easiest way to network. The best place to go is LinkedIn, because especially for professionals, it actually is for, Vanessa says go deeper. I'm not gonna go deeper, Vanessa. No. I'm not gonna go deeper. We'll be here all night. So social media, check out, people that are in your industry. How are they talking about their products? How are they selling it? How much are they pricing it? Find out all this information. This is all part of your research. All part of your research. So that's the first one. You need to talk to people around you. That's how you test your idea. And the next one is conduct actual research. So quantitative research. I know it's not so much fun. And guys, as you test your business idea, you will get to know if this business is for you. So a lot of clients that I have, when we get to this stage and I start going into marketing research, or even if I write your business plan and you are seeing the marketing stuff, this is when you know whether this business is for you, because it will either interest you to want to hear more and know more, or it will scare you away and you will go, this is not for me. So this is actually good, because then you get to know if this business is actually for you. If the business idea is viable, you will know during this process. Yeah, so you need to do some actual research. You have to do the work. Yeah, entrepreneurship is not just about having ideas. I know people, I've seen and heard people just having ideas. Yeah, today you are doing this, you're selling hair. Tomorrow you are selling handbags. Next day you are doing, telemarketing. Tomorrow you're launching this product. Guys, when you have the business idea, run this test. So write these things down. Talk to people, conduct actual research. Hi Tolulupe, thank you for joining. Do some actual research. SurveyMonkey can help you. Yeah, SurveyMonkey can help you. There are so many tools you could use to actually do some research and ask the right questions. Yeah, ask the right questions. When you're doing your research, ask them, how much would you pay for this? How much would you pay me to coach you? How much would you pay to buy this handbag? How much? It's not you saying this handbag is £100 and they go, no thank you. You haven't found out anything. It hasn't helped you. What you need to be asking is either price range, between £10 and £50. How much would you pay for this? Yeah, hi Harmony, thank you so much for joining. So you need to ask the right questions and not just assume. Yes, we have the passion, but let's calm down a little bit and be realistic with these things. Let's calm down and actually find out the reality of this business idea. What is the reality of this business idea? This is why we do conduct some research. Yeah, guys, please share the video. If you are enjoying this, then share it. Share it so other entrepreneurs, other people with business idea can get this content. Yeah, the other thing you could do is actually just check Google Trends. Yeah, if you type www.google.com Google Trends, check Google Trends and find out what is happening right now. Recently, I just found out with the younger market, sunglasses are happening now. How amazing is that? Sunglasses right now are the thing for the younger generation. Yeah, so you will never know these things if you don't talk to people, if you don't do the research, and you would be out there trying to launch, it's winter, you're trying to launch, nice furry winter jacket or whatever, but actually sunglasses are happening. Yeah, so you have to take your business idea and not just sit in a bubble, because a lot of people just sit in a bubble with their business idea. And you know, you're staying in this hype. Hi, Victoria Williams. Thank you guys for joining. You're staying in this hype. You know, yes, I'm going to make money. I'm going to change, you know, rule the world or whatever. That's beautiful. But it's nothing if you're not going to make money. It's nothing if it's not going to bring you cash flow. It's nothing if you don't make profit. It's nothing if you don't go out there and find out if people are actually willing to purchase from you. Yeah? And, you know, for all you know, you could be barking at the wrong tree, as they say. Thank you, Victoria. So it's really important we do this research. Yeah, so find out how much, if it's a service as well. Let's take another example, childcare. Yeah, I'll use an example that I've done recently, which is a nursery. So had a client who was excited about launching a nursery, and hi Jamie, thank you for watching. So excited, but you know, they were just going by, this is what I would pay. You know, this is what I would pay. This is what I would pay. But how much would they pay? You know, what can you do? What would a mother, let's say this is nursery. I know what I would want. I said this yesterday. Somebody should just do school runs for me, and I'm happy. Yeah? So you need to find out. Go to where mums are. Where do mums hang out? You know, they will take their kids to the park. So go out there, go to the park and find out. Oh, you know, how are you? And just say, I am starting up this business. It's a nursery down the road. You know, how much would you be likely to pay if I was to offer school runs? X, Y, Z. So you have to actually do some research, guys. Yeah, because if you don't, then you will find yourself starting something as quick as you go in can be the quickest way you come out. Yeah? So make sure you do some research. And if you have to, then hire an expert. Yeah, if you have to, hire an expert. But at these early stages, I suggest doing these things yourself, because you really need to know if this business is right for you before you go investing in money. The last thing you need to do, this is another mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs make, or people with business idea, is you've got the idea and you just go and register a company house, you get your business cards, you're doing website, you're looking for logo, you're doing all of that. That's all lovely and wonderful and exciting, but that is not what you need to be doing. That is not what you need to be doing. The logo, the website, all of that, you don't need to do that, because you're just incurring cost when you're not even sure if this business idea is viable and it's going to sell, or if it's right for you. Yeah, so could you stop ringing me? Oh my days. We are going to get through this, guys. I promise you. So we are on number 2 on how to test your business idea. The first one is to talk to people. The next one is to conduct some research. And the third one is to check out competition, guys. Check your competition. Competition is good. I love competition. Yeah, because without competition, there will be no benchmark. Yeah, without competition, you would not know where to place yourself. Competition is a beautiful thing. Yeah, competition is a beautiful thing. Have you ever wondered why on the high street, I have used this example before, on the high street where you see Barclays Bank, you will see Santander Bank, and you will see Halifax, and you will see Lloyds, and you will see Nationwide, you will see all of them at the same place. They are competitors, right? Are they not competitors, guys? They're all banks. They are competitors. So why are they all positioned in the same place? Not just banks. Chinese restaurants in general, they will all be positioned. Supermarkets, if you see a Sainsbury's, you'll see a Tesco, you see a Lidl, you will see them close by each other. Why do they do this? I ask. Because, as they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You need to know what your competition is doing. Yeah? You need to know what your competition is doing. And they're close to each other because that's where the customers are, guys. That is where the customers are. So where your competition is where you need to be. Yeah? So it's important to know and understand these things, because if you don't, you will just be at the wrong place, chasing after the wrong people. The banks are at the high street because everybody wants to go to the bank. On the high street, there's the supermarkets, they're all there. So what would be the point of you opening a bank in the middle of nowhere? What would be the point of you opening a big supermarket where there are no people? Right? So when you're testing your business idea, you need to look at what your competition is doing. Where are they located? Where are they selling their products? Is it online? Do you need to have a shop? How are you going to sell your products or your services? Yeah? So you need to identify these things. That is the best way to test your business idea. You do this stuff way before spending any money on a fancy website or business cards, any of that. So after these 3 days, I will be running a course, a startup course. So if you feel like everything I'm saying, you need lots more of it and practical steps, it's going to be a 6 weeks course where we will go in deeper into this and how you, hand in hand, I will help you to set up your business idea. Yeah, and we can do that in the 6 weeks course, because with this, platform, I can only share so much in the little time that I have. So watch out for that. I'll be talking about that tomorrow. Yeah, so you need to check out your competition. The competition is also good because then you can create your uniqueness. Your USP, as we call it in business, is your unique selling point. So if you don't check out your competition, how are you going to make yourself stand out? How are you going to make yourself unique if you don't know what others are offering? Yeah? So test your business idea by looking at what your competitors are doing and think about how you could make yourself better, how you could stand out. Yeah? In the same way that when iPhone launches a phone, iPhone 5, Samsung will launch an S5. If iPhone does an S6, Samsung will launch an S6. Yeah? It's the same thing. Now, if you do not keep up with competition, you will be out of business before you even get started. Yeah? You will be out of business before you even get started. So it's important to test your business idea by seeing how you could possibly stand out from the crowd. So guys, I'm just rounding up now. If you've got questions, this is the time to post them. So once you've done these 3 things, then the next thing to do is really to look at the feedback, sit down with your research, sit back with what people have said. Sit down, you have to do work. Entrepreneurship or starting a business is not just, waking up one day, setting up website and stuff, and boom, it doesn't work like that. And this is where a lot of businesses, this is why 90% of businesses that register and get started do not make it to 2nd year or 3rd year, because you haven't done the work, you haven't done the research, you haven't actually identified all these things, so you end up just giving up or just, wasting your time and just forgetting about the business. Whereas if you do the research or wasting a lot of money, that's another thing you do, is waste a lot of money. So, those are the 3 key things. Tomorrow, I will be talking about how to launch this business idea. So now that you have done all this, you've looked at the problem, looked at the solution, identified you've got the skills and experienced the passion and all of that to carry out the business. Then you have done some research. You've looked at how to stand out and the rest. Then is how you will launch this business idea. So, what are the benefits of testing What are the benefits of actually testing this business idea? So let's write this down. I shall say them slowly. So, number one of the benefits is that you actually get to know your customers. You get to know who your customers are. Yeah, you get to know how much to price. You get to know your competition. You also get to know how to stand out. Yeah, so you get to know your customers. You get to know how to stand out from the crowd, from competition. You get to know how to price your products. And most importantly, you get to know if there is demand for your product. You know, you get to know that will people actually buy. Thank you guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please do share the video. Share so other people can get this. So the benefits of testing again is you actually get to know whether this business is viable, whether you will sell, whether you will make profit, whether you will make any money from the business. Yeah, so all of these things I suggest, especially if you're in work, then stay in work until you do all these things. You know, stay in work until you actually get, once you've done this, especially once we finish the course, I guarantee you, you should be able to test your business idea actively. Within a month or two, you will get some customers before you decide to quit your job or, you know, go full-time into entrepreneurship. You need to actually make sure you will sell and you have got customers from this. If you do it correctly, you should be able to identify these things, or you will end up changing completely. Your business idea may change, or you may restructure, and you know, that's the essence of business planning. Yeah, that is the essence of business planning, for you to not waste time, not waste money, and do it properly. Yeah, so oopsie daisy. So I'm just going to summarize with three top tips. Three top tips that you could do, something you could easily do to test your business. The number one would be contact like a blogger. So there's, you know, the internet, in the age that we live in, it's so easy to do business because you've got the internet, you've got social media. You could easily contact a blogger who's in your industry and tell them to advertise your product or your business. You know, I've heard of people actually, you know, getting enough money to start up, or actually making money straight away just from testing through bloggers. Yeah, because they already have, you know, with YouTube now, you've got people that have thousands of views or millions. If you contact them and they actually test drive your product by just saying, guys, this is the product, and you know, you could buy it, they wear it, if it's glasses or if it's a handbag, they show it, and before you know it, people are placing orders. If you get no interest, then you know it's no good. Yeah, so that's one. The other thing you could do is a simple sales funnel or landing page, just to test it out. So you could easily, again, these are technical stuff which, you know, we will do in the course, but I'm just giving you some nuggets here of what you could do. Is just create a landing page, whether it's a service or a product, create it, and you know, just see whether it actually works. See if you get any interest. Yeah, so you've done the research, you've looked at the problem solution and all of those steps. Then you want to actually identify if anybody is going to buy this service or product from you. Yeah, I'll give you an example, like what I did with my book. When I wrote my book, I actually pre-ordered. So I just announced it. I was writing it and I thought, you know what? Let's test this. Announced, guys, my book, I'm writing my book, and you know, share the information with, you know, if you cannot talk about your business idea and stuff, what is the point? So I actually announced it. I was like, my book, I'm writing it, and you know, it's the business planning strategist book for entrepreneurs. It's actually available on Amazon, guys. It's called Your Business Plan, Simple Steps to Successful Business Planning for Entrepreneurs. And before launching it, soon as I finished writing it, I just pre-ordered. So before I actually went and bought like 100 copies to sell, I thought, let me actually get some money in. let's pre-order this thing, let people buy it and see. And people did. So that was me like, right, I have to now finish and publish and, you know, do all of that because people wanted the book. So you could do the same thing. Before investing in a lot of money and, you know, wasting your time over something that may not even go anywhere, test it. Yeah, that's another simple thing you could do. Test it, announce it, say, this is it, this is me, this is who I am, and this is the service I'm giving. Would you be interested? And actually see if, you know, anybody gets back to you. Guys, it's been wonderful. Oh, it's been lovely. Join me tomorrow for the final part of this challenge. And most importantly, if you are a womanpreneur and you are not in my group, come on, join me in my private group. The link is there. It's called IAMWOMANPRENEUR. We share, you know, it's an amazing space. All the ladies there are entrepreneurs, powerful ladies with businesses, and we have motivational Mondays. We have the Womanpreneur show on Fridays, and it's a place where I do a lot of this. I give most of my hints, tips, and, you know, business free sessions on there. So if you want more of it and you're a womanpreneur, then join it. The link is right there. So I shall say bye to you now. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much for joining. If you're in my group and you have watched this, then hashtag IAMWOMANPRENEUR so I can appreciate you and show you love. And then I'll be back tomorrow, same time, for the last day of this challenge. And I'll be telling you a lot more about the course that I am going to launch. So have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful morning, have a wonderful day, wherever you are in the world. Whatever happens, keep entrepreneuring. Bye for now, guys.